Now, yesterday's video, I talked about the advice my dad gave me. And it boils down to, if something makes you happy, do it. And if you stop enjoying it, stop doing it. And you have to make that decision. Now, a few people have come back to me and they said, look, Mark, it's great. I understand that. But, I'm not in a position to make that decision. It's just not. If I decide not to do something right now that I'm really not enjoying, you know, I'm stuffed. Well, let me come at this another way for you. And let's talk about what happens, physiologically and biologically and chemically in your body when you start doing stuff, or you continue to do stuff you don't enjoy. Now, I'm going to, take guide from Bruce Lipton on this, who's a professor of cellular biology, and Candice Pert, who was featured in a film called What the Bleep Do We Know? And you can find these resources. Go and look at Bruce Lipton's book, The Biology of Belief, and he's all over Facebook at the moment, so find his stuff. But here's a fact for you. Every time you have a negative thought or, you're not enjoying something, your brain sends that information to another part of the brain called the hypothalamus. And that hypothalamus secretes something called amino acid peptides. And these peptides dock with every cell in the body. And you've got about 60 trillion to 100 trillion of these cells. I mean, I don't know how many there are, but there's definitely around 60 trillion. And they either nutrify or they toxify that cell. Now, Bruce Lipton's done research on this where he's taken a cell, put it in a petri dish, put a toxin in that dish, and that cell knows to move away from the toxin. Put a nutrient in that petri dish, and the cell knows to move towards the nutrient. So each cell, each of these 60 to 100 trillion cells in your body, know what's good for them and knows what's bad for them. But the problem is they are actually encased in your body. They've got nowhere to go. So if your negative thinking, if your lack of enjoyment, if your worry and your stress is producing toxins, they're going to every cell in your body that cannot escape them. And that makes you sick. Now, I talk more about this when we do courses, because when people come on courses with the self-defense courses, restraint courses, we talk about this because it's really important that people enjoy what they do. And you can see I'm on a bit of a mission for this. So it's not just about making a decision from a financial point of view. You've got to make a decision from a health point of view, because there's no point working in a job you hate to end up dying with just enough money to pay for your funeral and nothing to give to your family. As someone great once said, it might have been Warren Buffett, I can't remember. They said you can always make money, but you can't buy time. Now, I've been thinking about this quite a lot recently because, I'm looking at helping people. I enjoy helping people. And I thought, if you could earn £25,000, I mean, if I could give you the ability or teach you how to earn £25,000 a year, which is what the average person wants to earn according to a survey we put out, how much different would your life be if you could earn that additional 25 grand a year? Because with the right systems in place, with the right products, with the right marketing, that can be done. So would you invest the time, and you'd have to invest some money as well because you'd need to buy some of these systems to earn 25 grand a year. Now, 25 grand a year is one of your children through university. It's a few holidays a year. It can pay for all sorts of things. It's a new car. This is a reasonable amount of money. Now, I know there's a lot of gurus on Facebook will tell you that you can earn $1 million doing this and $1 million doing that, and a gazillion dollars doing this, and that's great. But for a lot of people, I think they see that as being unachievable. But 25 grand a year is actually very achievable with the right systems, with the right marketing, and with the right products. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. And it's only a thought process at the moment. But let me know what you think. I'll be interested in your comments. Have a great Monday, and I'll speak to you all soon.